Guys, I finally found the ultimate itty bitty Wobble hack. I don't know how long I have until the Wobble headquarters finds out, so be sure to save this video before it's too late. All you have to do is add a few drops of pure Wobble cord to pure crafty energy, and voila, you should have some Wobble essence. Now that you've finished your potion, all you have to do is grab your itty bitty Wobble, add it to a pot, add a few drops of Wobble essence, and voila, a fully grown Wobble before your eyes. After learning this hack, I will never Wobble the same. So let me know your results below and what Wobble hacks we should reveal next.
So it's time for my first couple of weeks of my February hobby blanket update. And so February 1st, I only crocheted. On February 2nd, I only crocheted. On the 3rd, I crocheted and listened to an audiobook. On the 4th, I crocheted, listened to an audiobook, and did some writing. On the 5th, I crocheted and listened to an audiobook. And then the only thing I did was crochet on the 6th, on the 7th, the 8th, and on the 9th. On the 10th, I did nothing. And then I only crocheted again on the 11th, the 12th, on the 13th, and then on the 14th. On the 15th, I wrote and crocheted. On the 16th, I only crocheted. And then on the 17th, I crocheted and walked. And walking is new, so I have brown.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Seeing as it's December 31st of 2023, I thought I would go over my goals for 2024 for my crochet business. My first goal is to hit 8,000 sales online. I'm currently sitting at about 4,200 sales total over the course of my business, so I'm really hoping to increase my sales number this year. My next goal is to hit a follower count on TikTok of 100,000 followers. Currently, I'm sitting at 63,000 followers, and I think I can do it. I know I can do it. We're manifesting it. We can do it. My next goal is to hit a follower count of 50,000 on Instagram. I'm currently sitting at 34,000 on Instagram, and it's all about posting those reels. Like, they get people to your page, so I'm hoping I can be a bit more consistent with posting reels this year. I made this goal last year and I didn't hit it, so I'm gonna make it again. I want to get a yarn sponsorship of some kind. I want a promotional sponsorship, brand deal, anything like that. I think that'd be so cool. I would really like to work with a yarn brand. My next goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and I think it would be really cool, especially if I keep posting consistently on YouTube, because I do enjoy filming content, but editing content I need to get better at. I'm a huge procrastinator when it comes to editing content. My next goal is to make another temperature blanket. Currently, I am working on my 2023 temperature blanket, and it looks amazing. I am on the last couple weeks here. I'm catching up on it. And then my last goal is to release 5 new patterns. In 2022, I feel like I was super on the ball about releasing patterns. I love designing patterns. And I think I went really hard into content creation this year, and I kind of fell off of what I really enjoyed doing, which is pattern writing. So I think I'd like to find my love for that again. I want to release 5 patterns this year, 5 new patterns. And I also want to go and revamp all my old ones. I think I was at like different places in my life when I made all of them, and I'd like to edit them, make them all look very cohesive and like they're part of a collection. But yeah, I think that's a really good list. And I think that you don't want to put too much on your list because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. But I think that keeping yourself accountable, and when you get in these ruts, I tend to get in ruts, looking at your goals can kind of help recharge a bit and keep you on the right track. So thank you all so much for being here with me over the past few years, and I cannot wait to see what 2024 brings for us.
Surprising my sister with a giant teddy.
What the hell is this? Bitch!
Surprise!
Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control, I won't crash, running high. Put your money on the dash, know the die. Lose control, I won't crash, running home, I won't crash. When you slow, I won't crash, running, take.
Using super fine cotton yarn for the first time. This is going to take forever.
My hands. I struggle. I'm struggling. This has got to be the hardest thing for me to do. But it tries to look really pretty. Okay. So I yarned over, pull over the white to change the color. And then I gotta put this in the next one because it's white. Put this in the next one. Pull over this white again. Now I got two whites. Then I have to get this gold color. Yarn over. Oh, so I'm losing attention, so I have to hold on to both the yarns. Pull it through without it coming apart. Thank goodness. Okay. I'll do it again. This yarn over. This just I don't know how people do this so fast. Not me. 2 minutes already went by and I did 2 stitches. That's it. And someone's calling me. So now I have to stop what I'm doing. Of course. But there's my little person upside down. With no hair. Oops. There she is.
I charged $3,000 for these, and a lot of people have been asking why, and although I think the question is a little bit disrespectful, I'll answer for people who are genuinely curious. These one-of-a-kind wax monogram masterpieces are vegan, cruelty-free.
Do I have any use for a giant strawberry plushie? No, but did I see this pattern and decide it had to be our next crochet project? Yes, I did. I have a weakness for anything strawberry related, but I think it was the yarn that really hooked me. It just looked so cozy and soft. I'm following another pattern from YouTube, but I wanted to make it double the size, so I thought I could just double the size of the magic ring, but it wasn't working because the hole wouldn't tighten all the way, so I decided just to go back to sticking to the pattern. One of the skills I've already learned from this project is how to do an increase or a decrease, because I had no idea how to do that before, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I made a quick pit stop to Joann's to get some stuffing, and I also decided to try making a mini version of it. We'll see how that goes, but we'll work on the stem in part 2.
Crochet is an old person hobby. Okay, well, it's 2024 and they have some amazing new things out there for us, okay? Also, I just made this purse and I just finished it. All of the sleeve is flowers, okay? And I have Miss Piggy in here. She's also purple and matches my outfit, okay? Anyways, I just want to remind you that crocheting is so freaking cool, okay? Look at what you can create. Look at what you can create, okay? Look at that. I put my own seashells on here from Mexico. You know, these are flowers hanging down. These arm sleeves are optional. They are so optional. And this is what I love about crochet, because you can create anything you want, anything, and it's so beautiful. It's your own. You create your own, and it's special to you, okay? This is the back of the top. You can, I tied it down here. Last time I tied it up here, but either one. So, yes, okay? And then your little bag, beach bag for, you know, summer coming up. But yes, I want to remind you that crocheting is so cool, and you can be any age, okay? Because let me just be your inspiration.
Okay, so everyone always asks me like what yarn I use and where it's from, so I figured I would go ahead and make a video and show you guys all the yarn I use and where it all comes from. So here is the first type of yarn I use. It's called Sweet and Snuggles, and this yarn is only available at Michael's. This is what I use for most of my plushies. It's really big and thick, and like I said, it's only available at Michael's. So that's the first brand I use. This is what the packaging looks like. Okay, here is the other brand that I use. This is Himalaya Dolphin Baby yarn. It's another brand that I use. It's a lot smaller, but it's still super soft. You can get this yarn from Amazon. That's where I got mine, but also on Etsy as well. And the other brand that I use is called Perfect Chucky, and you can buy this on premieryarns.com. That's the only place I've been able to find it. But yeah, this is the other brand I use. And here's the last brand. It's called Bernat Baby Blanket, and I don't really use this one that much, but this one's not as soft, but it has a lot of color options. So this is the other brand I use. You can get this from basically any craft store. They have it at like Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and even on Amazon. I get mine mainly from Joann's though.
Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. The basic wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. You ain't.
Hello, so this is how I attach my puff flowers. So this right here is your petal. In between is your petal space. I have my two flowers here. I'm on the back side of it. I tuck in the petal into the petal space. And that's what I sew together. So I take the middle of the petal from the back and I tuck it into the petal space of the next flower. I pull that and I do that twice into the same space I just went into. Petal into petal space. Okay, then it looks something like this. And you can change the direction you want them to be, so it's like the top. If you're doing the top, you would then add another petal here from the other petal into the petal space, petal into petal space. And you can sew them back and forth too. Now that I've done that one, I'll take the petal space and do it to this petal. And I just repeat this all the way down until they're together. So petal into petal space, and I put another
If you have a goal in 2024 to find a new hobby, this video is for you. I highly, highly, highly recommend you to start learning how to crochet because I promise you won't be disappointed. First of all, not only will you be able to make literally anything, mind you, I made this whole entire outfit for a music festival from crocheting with my two hands, from just looking at a YouTube video tutorial on how to do it. I didn't even do it myself. I just looked at a tutorial and it taught me how to do it and I just did it. You'll be able to make gifts. You'll be able to make, I'll tag my best friend, she crochets and her whole page is about crochet and she makes so many crochet gifts, crochet outfits, crochet everything that you will be amazed at how much you can do with crochet. You can make little pets, like little like stuffed animals, like oh my god, you can just make so much. Not only you can make a lot of stuff, but it is such like a stress reliever and a mind quieter. And let me explain this a little bit. If you're the type of person that it's very hard for you to relax or very hard for your mind to quiet down or very hard for you to like just like feel at ease in life sometimes because life is just life. Try crocheting because truly like it quiets my mind in a way that it has never been quiet before. I guess it's because whenever you're crocheting, you're so hyper focused on what you're doing. And then after a while of learning how to crochet and you do like the same pattern, sometimes you can just do it while like watching TV, but it's just, you're so hyper focused on it that it truly like forces your mind to quiet down and just like narrow your focus on this. So it's just, I just love it so much. Also, it's not really an expensive hobby to start. I started with a kit that I got on Amazon that brought a bunch of needles, a bunch of crochet yarn, and a bunch of different stuff. It like brought, like the one that I had, it brought like this little bag. I can tag it in my Amazon store for you guys so you can see the exact one I got, but it brought like all of this. It brought like little things of these. It brought like so much. It brought like this, it brought like scissors, it brought like so much stuff. So it's not even like an expensive hobby to start because I think it was only like 20 or 30 bucks for the whole entire thing. But I just wanted to make this video because as I was crocheting, I was just like, why didn't I do this earlier? Like, why haven't I been crocheting for years? Like, why, like what was I doing this whole entire time when I could have been easing my mind with this? Also, one last thing I want to say is that it's really not hard to make something. Like, all you have to do is go on YouTube, look up beginner-friendly tutorial on whatever you want to make, whether it's like shorts, top, GIF, whatever. Once again, my best friend has a YouTube where she has a bunch of tutorials, but I feel like it's just so easy to make it because you just follow the tutorial and you do it yourself and boom, you have something. So now, not only do you have a new hobby, but you have a skill to make something, and it feels so good when you make something and you can be like, yeah, I made that. I felt so confident in my EDC outfit when I made it, and I was just like, I made this whole outfit myself. Like, I felt so good about myself. It gives you such a like feeling of accomplishment. And then on top of that, you also get like a stress reliever. So it's like, there's no cons to it. Of course, at first, it is gonna be a little tedious to learn how to like basically like hold it and how to like wrap it around your finger and like feel comfortable doing it. But after you learn, it comes like that, and it's so much fun to just do it together. Like me and my best friend, sometimes we'll just be together and we'll just be like, we'll be bonding by crocheting. Like, it's just the best thing ever. So this is your sign to crochet.
If you've been struggling with learning how to crochet in the round, maybe the magic circle or the magic ring isn't working for you, or you're a beginner and you really want to know how to get started, make sure to watch my latest YouTube tutorial which I go in depth on how to get started crocheting in the round the easy way. All you have to do is go to YouTube and type in Stitch Queen Crochet. The chain ring method in my video will pop up and you'll be able to follow along and learn easily how to start crocheting in the round. It's the first video in my series of crocheting in the round, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that.
Alright, y'all. Now check out this custom daisy flower short and vest button-up set that I made. Yeah. As you can see, we got the white drawstring coming out the waistband. Yeah. We got the 2 OG pockets on the front. Yup, yup. We got the 3D details coming out the sides. Yup, yup, yup. We got the buttons on the vest so you can open and close it. Hands on. We also have a unique shape at the bottom of the vest and the shorts. You see it. As you can see, we got the white lining in the inside. Get up the quality. Super clean. We chose to go with some white buttons. We got 4 white buttons. Hand sewn to the rear. The clean finish in the inside with the white lining on the vest. The trap design away. The OG pockets on the shorts. Yeah. But let me know what you think. Yes, sir. Like, comment, and share. And follow Freddie.Estelle. I appreciate y'all.